Hi friends, happy Friday. My name is Michelle and I'm the Director of Children's Ministries at Los Altos United Methodist Church. Today on Fridays, we focus on connecting as a family. And one of the ways we do that is through worship at home. Worship on the TV screen sometimes doesn't feel real or kid accessible, but that doesn't mean you can't still worship and have a really meaningful experience at home. And you don't need to know what you're doing. I'll guide you and you just follow along. So, start by pausing the video and gathering your family together. Or figuring out a time that works for you. Then, now that everyone's together, sit somewhere comfortable that you feel calm and comfortable, and we'll start by opening with a blessing. So each person in the family is going to bless someone else. So everyone gets blessed. Let's turn to the person to our right, say that person's name. You are a child of God. And tell every single person, even the adults, they are a child of God. Okay, pause and do that. Cool? Okay. Now, let's connect. We spend so much time at home, but we don't necessarily do the same things. So let's check in with each other. We've been talking about friendship and how hard it is to make friends. I mean, I love the friends that I have, but I have struggled to connect with new people while we've been in a pandemic. So this week, I've been thinking, it's not impossible. God meant us to live our lives together, connected to other people. I don't think a pandemic can stop us from making friends. It's just made it a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to challenge each of you to work towards making a new friend. This might not happen in a week or 2 weeks or a month. It takes time to make a friend. But let's make a promise to each other that we're going to try to get to know someone new, and hopefully that leads to friendship. So, our first check-in question is, who's somebody you've met recently, maybe in class or in a sport or in your neighborhood, that you want to get to know and maybe be friends with? Name that person now. If you are an adult and you go to work, maybe think about who at your job you might have a connection with. So, name one person that you want to try to make friends with. Now, this question is hard. How are you going to do that? How are you going to get to know them better? Are you going to send them a message in the Zoom chat? Are you going to ask them what their favorite food is? What questions or strategies can you use to get to know someone better? And maybe how you can share who you are. So make a plan. How are you going to get to know someone better? And then our last question is always the same. What are you grateful for this week? I hope each person in your family will answer these questions. If you don't have an answer to one of these questions, that's okay. You can pass, and answer the next question. These are hard questions. They might take some time to think of. You may need to think them through. So again, who are you going to get to know better this week? How are you going to do that? And what are you grateful for? Pause and answer those questions together. And now, in our worship experience, we're going to read the Bible. Grab your Bible, and we are going to read Exodus 15, verses 19 to 29. That's the text that Pastor Sam is preaching from this week, and it is not to be missed. Pause, read the Bible, think about, what does this mean? What does this have to do with my life? And finally, let's end in prayer. I'll lead this. Get in a position of prayer, whether you clasp your hands or you hold your hands out. Maybe you just sit comfortably. God, give us the courage to reach out and get to know new friends this week. We desire life together, connected to the friends in our classes, community, and around the world. Help us to show compassion for those around us, and let that compassion lead to true friendship. Amen. Have a great weekend. It's a long weekend. How exciting. I'd love to know what you are doing for the long weekend. And of course, I'll see you on Sunday for worship and Sunday school. Take care, my friends. Bye.